Days Gone. So, right now, currently, I've been playing for about, I want to say maybe a little close to 8 hours or so, a little shy. Um, I'm actually in the point in time when Tucker sends me out to go grab this girl that's been out here for about 2 years by herself. I guess one of the spotters had found her. So, if you guys have been watching some of my streams on Days Gone, um, I've already planned this game. By far, this game is actually one of my most favorite games. I really enjoy the story so much. Um, it just goes to show, man, how far you're willing to go for someone that you love. Um, Pros and cons of the game. Uh, Controls wise is a little bit difficult. Sometimes, yeah, actually sometimes it can get difficult. Especially the aiming. Uh, Something that I really enjoy about this game though is there's never an ounce of action. There's a lot of driving if you want to do it that way, but if you actually stop and explore, you really got to be careful with actually what you do, just because you can't assume that you're safe. Um, Definitely, if you play this game, either play with a high volume and or. Ooh, let's see what's happening here. Alright, so this is just some bandages tutorial. Definitely play with volume on, just because you really want to hear whenever there's enemies around. You won't be able to hear them. Well, I mean see them, but you definitely be able to hear them, especially with their footsteps. I try to go as stealthily as I can. This game does very good variety of giving you the option of to do stealth and or go all out. See, I got a Ripper right there and over there. See what I can do here. Bring up my little wheel. So this wheel pretty much, guys, lets you have a sidearm, primary, a special. Specials can be, I have the crossbow right now, but it can also be machine guns, sniper rifles. There's quite a bit of variety there. You got distractions. I'm actually gonna try to use a rock right now. See if I can lure her. She's gonna go in. So I'm gonna go right behind her. Get a stealth kill. I'm still early on in the game, so I don't have good weapons. You can definitely pick up weapons from people that you've killed. What this does is it allows you to play a little bit differently, and these are little newts. So newts are pretty much kids that are infected. You'll see those a lot. If you're not careful, usually they're at the top of the buildings. But if you're not careful, they'll strike whenever you least expect it. This portion of this mission, you'll find a lot of these. Let's see, is there anyone else? Another newt. Here you find a whole bunch of these. What these are, their nest. So you kind of got to burn them in order for you to get the infection rate to go down a little bit, or diminish the numbers of these infected in these areas. In the long run, it'll make this place a little bit safer because you will be coming back to this place. So let me go ahead and burn this one down. Obviously, they spotted me. Wow. Kind of got to be careful here, just because your melee weapons do get damaged. And they don't go down with one or two hits, sometimes a couple. Ooh, okay. That was a bad idea. I could shoot him. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to waste any ammo yet. So there's essentially three camps. The three camps that you will be kind of working with. In the beginning it's just two. So you either got Copeland's camp and or Tucker's camp. The two don't like each other, which you will definitely learn as you progress through the missions. It's kind of fun to see like the variety of differences that you kind of got to go through with each one. Let's see. Before I go on into this mission, let me go ahead and sidetrack a little bit. Just because I know it's going to take me a while before I come back over here. Sidetrack a little bit. Just because I know it's going to take me a while before I come back over here. And I can't. Okay, so I should have done that prior to coming over here. Alright, so there's actually 5 nests in this area. I cleared 1. There's 4 more on this side of the bridge, which I will be going back to. Like I said, guys, this game I find very interesting. I love strategy type games, games that pull you in. This is definitely one of them for me. Let's see. Tag this guy. So a little backstory: Rippers, guys, are essentially a cult of people that are pretty much crazy. That's as simplest as I can put it.
Someone's here. I saw someone. The Lost.
These guys cut their faces. They they pretty much are trying to, you know, they'll kill anyone on sight, essentially.
We are free. We have found the way. We are one mind. Come.
And they all look alike too. Later on in the game, you guys will see this. I'm not trying to get too close to that newt that's outside. Let's see, there's someone else over here. Alright, he's probably gonna be inside. See, there's one more guy there. So like I said, this game will let you play via stealth. I'm still at a beginning stage where I don't have a lot of ammo. My ammo capacity is very, very low. So I'm not really trying to waste a lot of ammo. Just because if I start shooting, I'm gonna draw the Rippers and I will also draw the infected. So you kind of just got to be careful with that. Right after this, I will show you guys a couple tips that will definitely help you out. That have helped me out quite a bit. Like one of the things is always check whether or not you've suppressed your weapons or not. That's actually very easy to do. Take this guy. Like I said, the newts are very opportunistic. So I'm actually surprised they haven't attacked me yet, because usually I have to see them. Yeah, see, they'll kind of just wander off. They're very territorial, so you kind of just got to be aware of that. So like I said, some tips and tricks, guys, for this game. Being stealthy will take you a long ways, especially if you're low on either health, ammo. Going stealth will definitely help you out. So you got one there. I usually try to look at my areas right before I go into them, just because better to be aware. Scouting will definitely pay off a lot. And I apologize, guys, if you guys hear screaming in the back. Those are my kids. You okay there? Alright. Alright, let's see. See, do I got any lures? I do have lures, but that's probably gonna get them to run. Ooh, I got a suppressor on that one. Okay. So.
How do we build the glass?
Like I said, sometimes they won't go down with 1 or 2 shots. And now they spotted him. You'll definitely be burning through ammo, guys. So, like I said, usually stealth is always the best option. If you guys just noticed, the little targets right above their heads turned yellow, so that means that they're actually searching for me. You'll definitely see me in my gameplays where I kind of just sit around in the bush, let them move around, see where I can actually go in, take them out, and or seeing what's actually a better tactic for me to move in. This guy just saw me. Take this guy out, blast that, he's dead. Easy, simple. So earlier I was telling you guys about adding attachments. So the attachments, when you go into your weapon wheel, on your sidearms, you essentially just put R1. Like here saying detach, so I press R1. Whenever you're not whenever you're in battle, I would definitely suggest to detach it, just because, you know, they know you're there. If you're trying to go at a stealthier approach, definitely use the attachment. What's up, David? Liberto, hello, thank you for joining. Hopefully you like this stream of Days Gone. I'm kind of just going through this game. Let's see, you got more of these guys.
Oh my God!
And as well, I'm very conservative with my ammo, just because, like I said, it's kind of hard to get through. You don't just want to, if you have the extra ammo, you know, go all out, I would say. If I can, I usually try to go in with whatever I have as my secondary. You don't need to use the whole clip for these guys.
Shit. Reload.
The majority of the part, if you get close enough, they will not shoot you. They'll try to kick you. You can maneuver around them, take them out easier. That way, like I said, you don't have to use a lot of ammo for this. Another thing, guys, that you'll notice is in your little mini map on the right hand side, you'll definitely see a lot of X's. That can either mean that you have dead enemies, dead animals, and or freakers. If you definitely see that, definitely go over to them. If they're freakers, that's what they use as currency, which is kind of odd. Seeing as you kind of got to kill a whole bunch of them in order for you to, you know, exchange it for money, exchange it for parts, whatever you kind of want.
Join us. Become one mind. Alright. Now.
And like always, going for headshots is always the best way to take them out. But then again, it's the most it's less effective. Ooh.
Now I have it.
There you go. So now I gotta find a way into this house to try to find this chick that apparently someone saw. So guys, one of the tips that I can give you is definitely scavenge. There's no such thing as having to scavenge too much, because you definitely find a lot of resources, which you will be building a whole bunch of stuff when it comes to either med kits, cocktails, stamina cocktails, so you can actually run for longer. Your stamina will play key in this game, just because you will be trying to fight hordes and hordes of these guys. Let's see. Trying to get in here. I remember. So to get here, there's a little ladder that you can actually pick up. Come on.
Just gotta set it here.
And now you're in. So guys, I did mention earlier, I love the story to this game.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Are you alone? Is there,
I'm one of those guys that gets too attached when it comes to playing games. And this is one of those stories that just hooked me, where I kind of wanted to keep on going and going and going. Not that many games do that for me, but this one definitely did.
Is this your room? It's really great. Are these yours?
No. That's mine. This one's for gymnastics. I should have won first place, but Missy King, she...
Lisa. Lisa, you hear the gunshots outside? It's not safe here.
I was at school. And my mom called me and told me to come home right away and not stop. And they would be here waiting for me, and we would leave together. And I got here, and there was a note that said they left with some men, and I didn't know what to do. So I hid. I didn't know what to do.
It's alright. It's okay. It's okay. Lisa, not far from here, there's a camp. Man, you really ought to let me take you there. There are people there. There are people, I know them. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a work camp, and to eat, you have to work. Life is gonna be hard, but at least you ain't gonna starve.
No, my mom's coming here for me.
Okay, is this your mommy? Well, you said she didn't come home, right? So, maybe she's at the camp.
Mom is at the camp. She is. I know.
So guys,
she
through the
is.
game, you'll definitely see little markers on the side where either people are in trouble, they're held captives, and or they're being attacked by swarmers. If you help them out, and you help them escape, you either have an option to send them over to Tucker's camp or to Copeland's camp, which are the first two camps. There are more camps later on in the game, but until we get there, I'm not going to share them. See, like I said, I like to stay a little bit more on the stealthier side, just because ammo consumption is a pain. I spotted him. So luckily you can actually repair it if you have scrap, which, like I said, why it's so good to scavenge. You can definitely find scrap either just laying around and or in the hoods of the cars. Where is she? Alright, here she is.
That was you in there. This is Mom. She's on camp?
Yeah, her mom's at camp, Papa.
Oh, and hold it. Now you can go, right? Mom, stop coming!
Always use whatever you have for your disposition. Don't be afraid to...
Who did this monster? Who did this?
Don't be afraid to use your things just because you'll still definitely have stuff to craft.
No. We shouldn't be out here.
I don't like using the crossbow too much just because it's not very useful against these guys. It's easier for enemies, bigger enemies. Oh, what do we have here? I got a bear. Oh, damn, I didn't think he was gonna get me there. Just gotta say hi to him. Do. Ah! And I will probably die. Alright guys, so there's two ways of healing. You can either go into this weapon wheel and use the bandages, which will definitely slow up time. And you also have the other option of pressing the... See if I can pop one round. If I'm lucky, I will be attacked by swarmers and or newts. Don't jump that way. Oh. Let's play Ring Around the Road. Oh! Damn. I don't know bears can go through cars. Let's try this again.
Come on, okay, here we go.
So the trick to this one is run, shoot. Whenever you see him running towards you and he opens his mouth, just press R1 so you can actually roll over. So this gameplay is very similar to The Last of Us, where you can't really see the enemies, but you do a pulse where you can actually see essential items for you to pick up. I can go use for some bounties.
Down you go.
Look out!
See, look, you'll definitely be seeing a lot of newts on top of buildings, so just be aware of that.
Come on, get on. We have to move.
I don't know about this.
Come on, kid. We got.
Hey,
So
What's
one
your
of the things,
name?
guys, that
Deacon. My name's
I-
Deacon. Lisa.
one of the tips, guys, that I can give
Lisa,
you
how
guys,
did
especially when
you
it comes to
live out
driving
here
these
alone
bikes.
for all this time?
I'm in a point of mission where
We don't talk.
my original bike was parted out,
Dad's a
so
rock
I have
He
this
used to
bike
take me
that
out
I got
here
to now
looking for thunder
rebuild
eggs.
again.
Thunder
The gas
eggs.
tank actually runs out pretty
The
quick.
rocks, but when you cut them open,
Well,
they're
you guys
really
can't
pretty
see it, but
inside.
if you guys can hear it, I'm not
Okay.
really gunning it
That sounds
as
great.
I'm driving.
He used to go all over.
So the difference
On
is
that
from
crater,
you can
the
barely
lava
hear it,
flow
but I'm
and Black
definitely
Crater,
moving. I use when we
everywhere.
go downhill.
do you think
The
he's at the
most
camp too?
where I lay off the gas,
I
kind
don't
of just
know,
let the
kid.
momentum of the bike itself kind of just drive off. This will definitely help you out whenever you got to drive really long places. Not everything, you don't really have to gun it just because not every place has fuel. Sometimes you'll get stuck, and if you're being chased by a horde
Shit, someone's
and
in
you
the
run out of
tunnel.
gas, I mean,
What?
you're really shit out of luck,
Here,
man.
Bob, listen to me. The gunshots that you heard, those were really bad men. Do you understand?
Let's see, so now I gotta
Stay
try to
here,
take
find some
these
place to
guys
hide.
out.
Don't come out until I say
See how
so,
this
okay?
works.
Okay.
Not all these cars are scavengeable, but then again, some cars you'll see have alarms and you can actually play them to your advantage. Let's see. Let me bring her a little bit closer.
Then pull me.
16, 14 shots.
Just gonna sit, huh? Kill him!
Ooh. So I tried to move in when she was reloading. Didn't play out too well. So I just lost my melee weapon there. Ooh, let's see. Always try to go for the headshots if you can. Usually the hardest shots, but you'll get lucky.
Lisa! Kid! Come on out, it's safe! Yeah. Okay.
Still leg is better than nothing. My favorite melee weapon, guys, is definitely the machete, just because it's the one that has the most damage to it when you use it. So it's definitely gonna help you out clearing off some enemies.
Yes. Are you okay?
Yeah.
So like I said, when you're driving the bike,
I think I
definitely you don't
wanna
want
go
to floor it. Try to
Nah, kid, the camp.
drive it
You'll be
as
safe
slow
there,
as you
you'll see.
can. So, I mean, as long as you're moving, it should be fun. Fuel, some
I'm gonna ask
designated
you a question,
spots you'll
Lisa,
definitely
and I
see
need you to
the
think real
same like
hard.
tow trucks.
Did any of your
Those
neighbors
tow trucks will never
own
move. They
any
will always stay in the
firearms,
same
like,
location. So
pistols,
that's actually one of
rifles,
those
things like that?
indicators where
No.
you kind of just
Men
got to
came and
remember where
took
they're at,
everything.
because
Men, were they like the men in the
if
tunnel,
you
or
forget,
did
those
they
will
wear
actually end up
uniforms
saving you
like
so
in the
much.
army?
Like
You'll
the
definitely be
army.
seeing me kind of just
They were
rolling
really
around the
dirty
same area.
and they
In some of these
carried flags they made
sequences
themselves.
when you gotta like
Deschutes County
pick up
Militia.
people,
I
drive
think.
people,
I don't remember.
it doesn't
They
show
have
your
anyone
gas
with
tank
them?
nor
Women,
your
children?
damage to
I
your
don't
bike.
remember.
So
Okay.
definitely ignore it.
Tommy would remember.
Tommy?
Tommy Strickland, my best friend.
One of the things, if you press
He's
circle as
gone.
you're driving, you can
He left
actually
with his
drift,
dad to hide.
which
I don't...
His
is
dad
very
built
beneficial
a fallout
sometimes.
shelter and put all kinds of stuff in it. Maps, food, water, guns, you know, stuff like
So
that.
right now I'm actually headed to
Okay, do
Tucker's
you know where
camp.
that is?
I'm gonna
No.
end up dropping
They
this
wanted me
shit
to come
off,
with them,
and
but I knew
hopefully
my
I
mom
can
and dad would
get
come
my
back.
level 2 trust with them, so I can pick up a better weapon.
All right, this is it. We're here, so just stay with me.
Okay.
Sorry, Mickey. Mickey! You did it!
Well, who do we have here?
Mrs. Tucker.
Oh my God. Lisa, honey. Oh, it's okay.
So Mrs. Tucker
You're
was
safe
she was a warden
Everyone got sick and I didn't
of
know
the
what to do.
women's
Men came and people got
prison
sick.
prior
It's
to this, so
okay.
now she's actually
You're
the
safe
camp
now.
leader of this camp.
It's a miracle.
Treats it a little bit like a prison.
It's a goddamn miracle. We were neighbors, weren't we, Lisa? I lived just down the block. I knew her parents.
Are they here, Mrs. Tucker?
Honey, you know the answer.
I don't know if I consider people that live down my block neighbors.
No,
What do you guys think?
they're not here.
Let's go in. Get you cleaned up. Something to eat, and then I'll find a place for you to sleep. Take her in. Give her some food. Go see Alkai. I'll update your credits tonight.
Hey, listen, she's been through a lot. Can we just...
Let me worry
take it
about
easy?
how I'm
No,
gonna...
listen to me, okay? Seriously, don't work here like you do everyone else.
Don't tell me how to run my camp. You want to move here? You want to help us run this? Then maybe you get some say. Don't get soft on me, Deke.
Someone's gonna get their camp burned down. Keep that little attitude. Lots of sick people. Finally, level 2. So one of the ways that you can actually get a higher trust level with the camps is by taking out
How's
the
life as a
hordes.
camper,
I just
Alkai?
finished taking out one of the
Same as
bigger
ever?
hordes in the previous gameplay of part 4. Yeah. This is the one I wanted. This is actually my favorite one, the US 556. There's another one almost like it that you'll get towards the end that has a built-in suppressor, which definitely helps you out a lot. These are the specials that I was talking about. Right now, if I get to level 3, I get to unlock the MG45, but I can use an M40 if I really wanted to. Ooh, I can get a special suppressor, but I actually don't need it. I can't buy that one. Why is this person made from this oil filter for a medium vehicle? Which primary weapons? Okay, cool.
Good piece. Should
That
help
means I
out
still
my
have
ship.
my primary suppressor so that I can use. Almost full pistol.
Can I get anything else for you?
At level 3, I can actually get a bigger mag, so I'm just gonna wait off on it. Let's see in my locker. Close. sidearm and my special.
Find me if you need anything else. What? Come back whenever you need something.
Like I said, guys, I apologize. My kids have been very loud lately. Let's see, I'm at 68% of gas. Here, I'll show you guys what I mean.
Hey, a deacon, right?
So all these camps, each campus has like something specific. Like here, I can buy weapons. At Copeland's camp, I can buy bike parts. If I go here into the bounties, I can actually sell my bounties. So they got Swarmer ears, they got Newt ears. Pretty much everything else is a different type of breed. So I can actually essentially sell them all.
Maybe next time. Hey,
Copeland's camp, this one is by far the easiest to... This is the easiest to gain all trust to level 3. Copeland's camp is the one that's a little bit more difficult because there's not a lot of side missions that you can do for them early on in the game. So definitely keep that in mind. You can either go for bike parts early on in the game, or you can go for weapons. I decided to go for the weapons.
O'Brien. It's goddamn O'Brien. What did he say?
So if you guys haven't seen the previous streams and or know
I know where that is.
or haven't played this game,
Hey, Boozer.
in the beginning of the game, you end up
just caught a
leaving
break.
your wife
Hero
in a
radio
chopper
might
with
actually
this guy
be
named
useful. I
O'Brien.
know where they're going
So
tomorrow.
it's been 2 years already,
I thought you said you
and
couldn't take 'em on.
as far as you know, the
No, I
camp that
can't,
she was
but
supposed
with
to
a
go
little
to
luck, I can get to the
was
chopper without
overrun,
being
and
seen.
there was no survivors. Just recently you found out.
Remember what Jack used to say?
I'll be with you
Go
right now.
faster than your guardian angel can
You
fly.
find out that O'Brien is still alive, so now
Like
you're
I
just
said,
trying to get
Jack used to
answers.
say a lot of stupid
The
shit.
Neuro
Dig it out.
choppers or that's what they call the government here.
Let's go see what the hell
They
Nero's
are
up to.
they shoot you on sight. You can't kill them.
Questions for
You can't go near them. So definitely you gotta use stealth. Let's see. I can either go visit the Memorial of Sarah. I'm actually gonna go back to Mission Forks. Yeah, from there I'll stop by to this Nero checkpoint. I'll show you guys what happens there. There is a horde which I will also be taking out on my way out to the main story mission. Which one's this one? He's my brother. Oh, and then you gotta learn a tractor. Okay. Here, grab water. It's right here. Let's see. Did I put this on the map? Yes, I did. Alright, guys. So, essentially, if you press the pad, you get this. So, if you go up, you can see the story. If you go to the left, you see your inventory. If you go down, that's for your skill tree. If you either press R1 or swipe right, it opens up the map. Like right now, I know I have 2 skill points. I'm at 93% in order for me to get my 3rd skill point. For melee, that's exactly what it says. That's for when you want to get close and personal. Range will definitely help you out when it comes to, using your guns. Survival is a more well-rounded, like when you're going outside, learning how to gather more resources, and you can actually create more stuff with those resources. So I like getting close and personal, so I will definitely be doing melee first. So I always pick up a lot of weapons out, so definitely hard hitter is one of the things you want to have early on in the game. So now I can get more damage with either crafted and or melee weapons that I find out. Let's see. So definitely this is another one. I will actually be doing the ranged as well. Let's see. Actually, I will be doing Hawkeye. Here, guys, give me just a quick minute. Alright, guys, my apologies for that. Had to quiet down the kids. So, like I said, I'm putting Hawkeye just because I am using the crossbow, and you can also use herbs for healing. So that opens up my next one, generate less noise when moving or dropping. This one will definitely be the next one, just because when it comes to running around, you don't want to be heard, especially when you have to clear out some of these camps. Ooh, sorry guys. Generate less noise when moving or dropping. This one will definitely be the next one, just because when it comes to running around, you don't want to be heard, especially when you have to clear out some of these camps. Alright. So let's get back to it. So like I said, on the left side of the map, you'll definitely see a little X that looks like tools. That tells you how much damage your bike has taken. They'll tell you how much damage your bike has taken, and then on the side of that, you'll see like a fuel tank. That fuel tank will slowly go down. Once it goes all the way to the bottom, obviously you can probably guess, no more gas. So you'll probably hear I don't rev the engine, just because I'm not trying to use too much gas. It looks like I'm already halfway through it. That little question mark, let's go see what it is. I wonder where.
Oh, what the hell?
So here's some scrap. Let's see. So these guys can also dodge your attacks, so just be wary of that. As you try to swing 1, 2, dodge out of the way, 1, 2, dodge out of the way. Helps out when you're taking out quite a bit of these guys. 3's manageable. More than that, don't go for it. Just get away. Alright, everything else seems to be full. So here you will always find a fuel tank. Or not a fuel tank. Well, something to fuel up your bike. This is one of the areas where there's always one. Actually, just in there inside that cave was where I took out the first horde. That's, I think, the 3rd biggest one. 2 of the biggest ones are towards once you open up the other section of the map. If I recall, there's 1, 2, 3 are a little bit further away. We'll be getting to that later on in this game. I will be doing tutorials as well on best way to take out different types of hordes, so definitely keep an update on that. You guys can definitely, I will be posting all these on my YouTube channel, so definitely go check it out. You guys will see different playlists that I have, and you'll be able to catch my whole gameplay for Days Gone. You'll quickly memorize some of these roads.
Bunch of mean sons of bitches, aren't you? Yeah, it was as you said this week.
Oh, there's another camp somewhere around here.
Ada Tucker to Deacon St. John, come in. Deke, you out there?
Hey, Tuck, you got a job for me? Okay, I'll swing by. Deacon out.
Yeah, sometimes you kind of just gotta drive off before you can get another job. So you already have something linked up, so I'll definitely follow that first before coming back.
This is Ada Tucker. Alkai wanted me to tell you that the camp is thankful for all the runs you've been doing. We need all the help we can get.
I gotta finish burning out this infestation zone.
Always one. Mistimed that one. Gonna pick up this axe. So like I said, guys, I like getting close and personal sometimes. Not the best way. Definitely lose a lot of health, but one of the most effective ways, and you save a lot of ammo. So just with, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 to 5 enemies, and my hatchet is already at 40%. So let me go ahead and heal prior to me burning out this nest. So every time you burn out a nest, about 3 to 5 enemies will definitely pop out. So let me hide for now. If I'm lucky, they all died. And yeah, they all died. Sweet. Lawn hatchet. Definitely linger on for a little bit, guys, because one of the things that you'll definitely find out is whenever you burn all these nests, they leave a resin that you can actually use for your crossbow, which essentially it'll turn enemies against each other. So I like using them whenever I try to clear off camps.
Jesus.
It's very effective. Let's see. Da da da. don't worry about wasting too much money, guys. I like saving it up. I'll definitely be hitting Copeland's camp because I need to get to level 2 so I can unlock my nitrous, which is definitely gonna help you out, especially when it comes to driving this bike.
Another nest. Let's go.
Let's see, this place is a little bit tricky. If you don't do this one right, you'll definitely get caught. Ooh. Come in. Pop goes the weasel. Surprised no one's come out yet. I know someone saw me. Let me get out of the way. The one thing you guys always wanna excuse me, try to find is rags, beer bottles, and kerosene. Those are the 2 things you'll definitely need at all times to have in your inventory, especially for Molotovs. We're clearing out these type of nests. This is where it's gonna get kind of tricky. Remember, if you're taking a stealthier approach, try not to use try to use the suppressor, just because you don't want to take down a whole horde. Some of these you don't really know if there's a whole horde or if you're just gonna have a whole bunch of swarmers, so definitely be on a lookout for that.
Nest. Gotta be right around here.
Alright guys, let me move to a secure location and I'll be right back.
There's another one. Time to burn.
Sorry guys, I apologize for the whole stopping. Let's see, do I have anywhere to go after? Yes, I do. spotted me. Cool. Ooh.
Gotta be close to the nest.
Sometimes the best thing you can do is kind of just run and gun, I'd say. Ah! Just try not to get caught with your own Molotov. And that's Marion Forks Infestation. And like I said, that's one of the ways that you guys can get trust on specific locations. It's definitely a lot easier than doing all these side missions as well. And then, like I said, always be wary of your stamina. And this is why it's so important to have a full tank of gas. Easy, simple. Ooh, yeah. See, I had passed a... I'll come back to that on my way back. So, pretty straightforward. I'm gonna hit a neural camp. So a neural camp, pretty much what you gotta do is you gotta get power on. One of the things that I would definitely be on the lookout for is these specific little pieces, because if you don't take these out prior, you're definitely gonna have a horde of freakers on your tail. You can shoot these off, these speakers. I like getting on top and actually just cutting them off. There's gonna be some that you're not gonna be able to. Some you will have to shoot off, and I will show you as well. I believe this one... No, this one doesn't have one that I can shoot off. But like I said, be wary. You don't want to get caught in once you turn on the power and you go inside to collect your either stamina, health, or I believe the third one was the sync shot, which enables you to mirror this for a little bit. If you collect all the neural checkpoints, you should be able to have all of them completed. Everyone is going to give you a neural fuse. Some are easier than others. Like I already got 3 guys over there. Let me see if I can get on top of this. If I can get on top of this, this will definitely help me out. And yes, I can. Cool. So in the beginning one, the game will definitely do a very good job of telling you. It's just your job to remember the little details, man. This game has a lot of little details that are very easy to miss. I had a lot of trouble with it in the beginning. I still have some trouble right now, actually. But that's what makes it fun.
Oh, god damn it. Fuse blown. Now we're in business.
So,
I'll let you do it.
once you have that, there will always be a gas canister somewhere around the neural site, because all the transformers need gas to operate. So always keep in mind, try to find them. They're usually in plain sight. Shouldn't take you too long to find. They usually be in cars like this one. Well, I know a lot of people had very bad reviews about this game. Ooh. Like I said, don't assume you're safe, because more than likely you're not.
There we go. Done.
See, look, there's another one right there. So like I said, sometimes they're in plain sight, sometimes they're not. Sometimes you actually gotta find them. But essentially, once you find the fuse and or you find the gas canister, push this button, should turn it on. If I left one of the speakers on, this would actually prompt you and it would say where the speaker is, and that's where all the enemies would start going towards. So you just really gotta be careful.
Ma'am, you must return to your vehicle. For 12 hours, I've got 2 sick children in the back. We need.
Alright, like I said,
We don't have.
health will definitely go long ways. I usually like building up the stamina first, just because you do a lot of running. I mean, a lot of running.
Water, give it to her. Give it to her. Thank you. Okay. Go back to your vehicle. Yes, letting more through very soon. Please. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What's going on? What's wrong?
Alright, so this is gonna be my next point.
I lied to her. What? They're not letting anyone else through. The refugee camp's full. What are we gonna do? I don't know about you, but I got a plan. Plan? What are you talking about? I don't understand. No! What?
Jesus.
I hear them, but I don't see them. That's what I hate, is when you can't see them. Ah, there he is. Let me take him out. I don't like it when I have enemies behind me. Alright, now I can continue. Alright, see, so I'm at 56%. I could have stopped by and actually fueled up when I was there at the Nero camp, but I was gonna press on. So some of these guys you just gotta be careful with, because if you see a little red flashing thing in the dashboard, that means it has an alarm. So as soon as you touch it, it's gonna bring down a whole bunch of these freakers on you guys. So the other nice thing, you don't have to use the gas, but by just moving the left analog stick up, you can actually still move. Alright, so this place looks to be a little bit more active than when I passed by the first time. Okay, so I gotta be a little bit careful here, just because this is where the fort is, and they're either gonna be in there, or they might be over here. Ah, okay, I see where they're at. So... oh, these are swarming part of the fort that I'm about to take out. Luckily, they're not all coming at me. So, like I said, guys, if you miss one of the speakers, if you look at my mini map on the bottom left-hand side, you'll definitely see a circle with a speaker there. So what that means is essentially I forgot to turn one of those off. So when we go over there, you will see the majority of the freakers just chilling by there. Because if they weren't there, they're going to be over here. And I don't see any of them down this pit. Yeah, see, they're all rolling up over there. So, let me just fuel up my bike just in case. Better be safe than sorry. I always like to have a plan A to Z just in case. Which, you know what, I have that there. I'm gonna throw this over here just in case. Bring the horde down this way. I can blow that one up. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of them over there scattered. Let's see. So getting the horde to come to me is going to be quite difficult. Because I got to draw all of them out and they're all scattered around. So I'm trying not to run too much because of my stamina. But I fear that's not going to be the case. So I'm letting that come up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna grab one of my lures. Put on my lure right there. Take this guy out. Ooh, I should not have done that. Nope, I should not have done that. All right. Let's take this little bit out. And I missed. Cool. Sounds like me. Alright, so now let me intentionally try to draw these guys out. Son of a bitch! Come on, guy. Ooh. Now I gotta figure out a way that I can drive around in a free circle. Shit. Draw all these guys out. Hopefully they don't knock me out and kill me, which more than likely that's probably gonna happen. And guys, using your bike to take them out is not a good way. You are damaging your bike every time you do this. So just keep that in mind. Now I'm going for I want to say that good fortune. Move. Nope. Alright, so that's the horde that I was talking about, guys. Let's see what I can actually do with these guys. It's not the full horde, so... Let's go. Come on. Alright. So I ran out of stamina. Let's see... Oh. Jesus. That's it? That's all you're gonna give me? That was enough for nothing. Okay. Took out another portion. This is why stamina is so important, guys. Nope. Take those guys out. I am halfway. Turn around. Alright, so I still have quite a bit of guys. see if this works. So I can actually get this one down. Alright. This is why I like this gun so much. Yeah. So like I said, guys, taking out the whole horde doesn't essentially mean just everyone that's following you. It's everyone that's within the vicinity. So you will have to go back and try to find anyone that kind of just lingered away, or someone that kind of just didn't want to follow you. It's not that you're ugly, it's just they didn't really find you too appealing. Don't take it the wrong way, guys. I heard him. Come on. Alright. And then that's the only downfall, guys, when you have this horde situation. Having all these enemies on the side kind of sucks sometimes, because you're not sure if they're part of the horde or if they're not. So I'll come in and take this off. Doesn't look like I'm gonna have any more over here.
That's all of them. Yeah.
So you'll still have a couple of these guys lingering, so make sure you guys... There you go. So that was the last guy that was part of this Death Train horde, part of this Nero camp. It's as easy as kind of cleaning up. Just, you know, be wary of your surroundings. These guys will definitely come at you from a side. Don't ever assume they're actually coming at you straight forward. Yeah, man, hopefully this kind of answers some of you guys' questions. Like I said, I'm still pretty early on in the game. I already took 2 hordes out, which a lot of people kind of wait till the end. Taking out the hordes is definitely a lot easier at endgame, just because you have a wider variety of, you know, weapons. These red tanks right here, guys, you guys can always use them. Don't be afraid to shoot them. Just make sure you're nowhere near them, because, you know, we don't want you blowing off your fingers. Fireworks are still illegal here, and oh, I forgot. Never mind. We're in Oregon, not in California. Let's see. Now let's see. Little Bear Nero Rock. Where is... That's O'Leary Mountain. Cascade Radio Tower. Oh, there it is. Alright, so if you guys check out these little locations, if you press square, it gives you a fast travel, but there is a cost to fast traveling. So either, like for this one, it uses 0.25% of gas, which equivalents to 37 minutes. At the top of that, you'll notice it says 746 days gone. the game does a very good job of tracking how many days pass. So from day to night, that count goes up. So in order for me to get this one's actually a little bit tricky. I actually need to have, I believe, a level 2 with Copeland's Camp. So the level 2 allows me to actually get my nitrous, and you definitely need nitrous for this one. So I'm not gonna go for that one yet. I'm definitely gonna do this one first, and then I'll probably head up here before I come down to Copeland's Camp. Yeah, man, definitely you guys leave a comment, see what you guys, I want to see what you guys think.
Sniper on the road. Oh, god damn it.
Always be wary of what your guy says. He just said there's a sniper on the road. That usually means that there's an ambush. I don't see anyone yet, so I'm gonna press on. So if I recall, this is the location when I can actually talk to O'Brien for the first time. Which ever since Deacon left his wife with O'Brien because she had a wound that she was stabbed by a little girl in the beginning of the game. You know, Deacon just has a feeling of remorse for losing his wife, and he just wants answers, man. This is more of like the reason why he does what he does is he has a death wish, essentially, man. He's not afraid to die. He pretty much lost everything, so he really does not have anything else to lose. Yeah, just be careful with these narrow guys, because if they spot you, you're done.
Okay, Doc. Lieutenant, don't become carrion yourself.
Only animals can become carrion, not humans. You guys checked the perimeter, right?
Yeah, it's good.
This is where I'm gonna grab one of my distractions. Oh, and he's leaving by himself, so I can continue.
On approach to the landing site, I observed a large swarm of insects growing. Demonis atronis Terra in a clearing well away from our designated target. From that distance, I could not discern what was attracting the insects, but from the size of the swarm, recent care has indicated should be just over here. Damn it, where is it? Ah, here it is.
So in the beginning of the game, you can actually see O'Brien's face. The rest of the game, you will see he has a black, like, face mask. You won't see his face the rest of the game. So you kind of just gotta wait till these guys move around. It's kind of a sequence. That's as much as you can do is just wait. So let's see what this asshole's gonna say.
Look at it this way, you poor son of a bitch. At least you weren't torn apart by freaks. If you lived a few more weeks, you might have become one yourself. Now, wouldn't that been something? What do you want? Stay back.
I just want to talk.
Nero Protocol 2-7 states clearly that if conducting operations in quarantine zones, that if I encounter any civilians or civilians, that I'm forbidden from making contact.
Really? See, that sounded to me like making contact.
Yes.
That looks like a 6 hours.
Yes.
226 with the rail.
I am.
How? How are
Nice.
you alive?
What?
O'Brien?
I don't understand.
Okay, you were there that night. Farewell. The next night,
Nero
refugee camp.
Protocol
The churches
2-7
were
states.
burning.
that I-
Everyone was dead. They were slaughtered, torn limb from
Nero,
goddamn limb.
Protocol
All right,
2-7.
listen up. We're gonna do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy way, we have a little chat. You give me the information that I need, and then you go back to digging your way through freaker shit or whatever the hell else you're doing out here. The hard way. I crack open that little spacesuit, and then we see what your friends out there have to say about you breathing in all this contaminated air. So what's it gonna be, O'Brien?
Yes. Okay. Okay.
You remember the rooftop of the old brewery. I put a woman on your chopper. She was wounded.
Yes. I remember a knife wound. She was cut pretty bad.
I went to the refugee camp that you said you were taking her to. Everyone was dead, so I'm gonna ask you again. How did you survive?
We weren't there. We were diverted south to another camp. Like you said, camp in Belknap was overrun, so they moved us south to a camp outside of Silver Lake.
Were there survivors?
You mean now? I don't know. I was transferred to the research unit.
Did she
Oh,
survive?
wait. I can find out. I can check. You have one of our radios. That's how you... I can't promise anything, but I'll check.
And I'm gonna go with you.
No,
Come on.
you can't. Please, you don't... Hey, you don't understand. They'll fucking shoot you.
Not before I shoot you.
Okay, look, if you're gonna fucking kill me, do it, okay? I did my job. Did the woman your wife? I put her on oxygen. I gave her an IV. I kept her alive. I got in a lot of trouble for that. She was septic. She wasn't gonna make it, but I got her to the MASH unit. I saved her goddamn life.
That at least deserves a thank you.
O'Brien, report. I have to go. Please, you have to get out of here. You don't know these men. You don't know what they're capable of.
If I don't hear from you, I don't care how long it takes. I'm gonna track you down. And I'm gonna do a lot worse than snap off an antenna.
Someone pointed something out. If he hasn't been able to find his wife, what is he gonna make him think that he's gonna be able to find this guy? Never lose faith, my man. Never lose faith.
O'Brien, he's alive. How the hell is he alive? They were diverted south. He said that he put her on oxygen. He gave her an IV. He kept her alive. She was septic, so she wasn't gonna make it, but he got her to a MASH unit. He saved her life. He said it. He said he saved her life. She can still be. No. But O'Brien is alive. And if he is, then maybe.
Alright, let's see. So there's another ambush camp right here. Let's see how much fun I can have.
You there? Uzman. A few days ago, I asked you if you remembered that Nero asshole, O'Brien.
Yeah, Deke, it's all kind of a blur.
Yeah. So shut up, Uzman. I will tell you about it later.
Who's that?
When are we riding out of here, Deke?
Soon, Boozer. Real soon. Look.
Pop goes the
Put your arm
weasel.
healed, we're gonna be riding the hell out of here.
Yeah, Deke. Okay.
Come on, my guy.
O'Brien. Still out there. O'Brien. Oh, you son of a bitch. You better radio me. You hear me, O'Brien? I know you're on this channel. God damn it.
So guys, I had told you that I can use a special resin.
Down. You got that?
So this is what happens when you use a special resin.
Back to me.
I'm gonna let him do the job for me.
Did you track down the chopper? Was it the same guy that was on roof that night?
Yeah. Yeah, it was him.
See if they don't kill him before.
Sarah, what happened?
I don't know. They got diverted south. He remembered her.
Come on, guy, pop him.
He doesn't know what happened to her.
You don't think she's still alive?
Weak sauce.
What? No. No, look, I'm not stupid, Boozer. I just want to find out, you know, what happened to her. Where she died.
Hey, maybe you can...
Someone's here!
Find some peace.
I don't need to find any peace.
Just got me flanked.
I gotta go, all right? Deacon out.
Got all time, man. Ooh.
Oh, he shot me.
Oh. Popped him in the head. Alright, Papa. I'll go check her right now. See, this is why I don't like using the crossbow. That's the only downfall of it. Oh. Okay. Let me draw them out. No, leave it there. Okay, I'll give you some right now. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, can you put them where you got it from, please? Over there. No, not over there. You know where, Papa. Alright guys, this is this one might glitch out on you guys, it might not. It didn't show this one prompt up as that I completed it, so more than likely I will either have to come back or there should be someone still running around. You okay? Yeah? Alright. Thank you, puppy. I love you. Alright. So I'm already here, so let me go over here. So I know there's a place that I can get gas up here, so Jesus. Don't drink and drive, kids. Don't drink and drive.
Let's see.
5, 4, 3.
That'll hold.
So this is why, guys, you also have to make sure that you always have extra spare parts or scrap, so you can actually fix your bike whenever you crash like this. we'll help you out at the end, man. If you ever come across a little spot or place where you see like very dark, muddy area, that's actually feces from these freakers whenever they're in hordes. That's how you know a location of where they can possibly be at any given time. Until you clear them out.
Shit, that's right. I gotta finish burning out these nests.
Which I think here. So if I really want to, I can clear out another horde. And I can also... There you go. So look, if I continue on down this path, there's a neural checkpoint. This is a very easy one.
Push this truck out of the way, and I can get in through here. Another MMU. One of the left behind this time.
If I recall, this one is right on the other side of this. So I'm just going to toss that there. If you come here, there's going to be a weapon that you can actually pick up. Someone got their face bit off. Jump up here. Clear this off of here. Remember guys, speakers are important, especially in a place where you don't want them to come to. Unless you set up a trap that you know will definitely work. Then I would leave one or two of those off. Let me use a bandage. Come on, run through it. Oh, and they didn't run through it. That's Tango. I just really hope that wasn't the the gas canister that I threw, because that would suck. Monday? Okay, I wait.
Good.
Oh, don't. So I messed up there, guys.
Bring them all down on me. All right, here we go.
I'm just gonna let them come.
Another micro recorder.
Oh, someone's inside. No! Why? This is so horrible. Why?
We're setting explosives. We're closing the highway. Someone's gotta stop this goddamn plague. Get down.
This is why you do not want to push that button prior. Because now you're gonna have all these guys on top of you.
Alright, that's all of them.
Now that I have that out of the way. Let me get these guys in here. Take this off. Alright, definitely heal. I'm gonna get one of these. Alright, got all of them except one. So guys, rule of thumb, don't press square twice after refueling. I'm gonna go after stamina again.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Alright. Now I'm gonna head down to the cemetery and finish off this last infestation. And I think that would be my stopping point. I will be taking a small intermission. Here you go. Whoa, guys. Chill out, I got enough for all of you guys. Woohoo! So I like to run and gun a lot, guys, so you'll definitely be seeing that a lot. So I know there's one there. I'm gonna relax a little bit because I will have to dodge again. So that's essentially one of the nests. I'm drying them out all the way over here, which I know they'll probably cut me off. The second nest should be somewhere around here. Oh, I don't want to do that. This is kind of one of the little areas I was talking about, guys, where if you see one of those, that's a location of where hordes can possibly be. So just be wary of that. If they're not there, they can also be, I believe there's 3 different spots that they can be within a mountable, surface area. Just taking these guys on a ride. Just collecting some stuff. Oh, there you go. What I didn't want just came up. Okay. So, I do not have ammo for this. So let's see how this will play out. And I don't got beer bottles either. So, let's hope for the best. Alright. Yeah, see, these guys will definitely cut you guys off. So, be mindful of that. Ooh, did not try to use that. Okay. Yeah, these guys won't let you turn around and shoot. So, try to get a little bit of space. Pop the nearest guys. These guys are down by like a fountain or something. They're never really this close to you. Just trying to get some space between me and them. This will definitely work. And the space you're trying to create is more for them. You know, you're just trying to take them out. This isn't that bad. I just don't have enough ammo for them. And this guy's right behind me already. I think I left my bike back over there, so that's gonna suck. Let's see, what are my other options? Alright. Pop. That's one. That's two. Heal. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Dodge. Okay. Come on. Alright, now I'm completely out of ammo on this. See how they spread? That's if I try to get them this way, I can go right around them. That's just to prevent you from getting them in an actual line. I don't have a lot of ammo, so I gotta be precise on some of these shots. Alright. Let's see. Nah, I got 7. I see a cop car, so I think I might have a chance to get some ammo back. But let's see what I can get. Okay, cool. So I got some ammo back. Yes. Like I said, guys, also make sure you guys come back for your bounties, because this is kind of what you use. What's up, Bob? Alright, I'm almost done. Okay? 2 seconds? Let's see. I need a beer bottle. Alright, try to take out the guys that are lingering around, because you don't know whether or not they're part of the horde or not if you're trying to go for the completion of the whole horde. She spotted me, so take her out. Whoa. Pulling a Mayweather. And she's out. Alright, so something that I'm doing here, guys. Wow. Something that I'm working on here is the weapon that I have. Ooh, there's a hatchet. Alright, I'm gonna use the hatchet. I remember there's a beer bottle here. Okay. So I got one chance, one Molotov, but I got 3 of these. So let's see what I can do here. Let's see how many of these guys I can attract. Alright, so I got the majority of them there, so let me try it one more time. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. And I know that didn't work, so should I just go for it? Should I? Yeah. Alright. Time to run. Run and gun, run and gun, run and gun. Ah! I ran out. Damn it. I had him on a roll. They take so much. Screw it. I can handle 3. Alright. So I got no more pistol ammo, no more rifle ammo. All I have is my hatchet and my crossbow. Let's see how many more guys I can take out. Wow, this only gave me 3 stars, 3 X's. That's so little. It's supposed to be a plant somewhere around here. Ah, it's a mushroom. Another mushroom. No, I know what you guys are thinking. I know that's not gonna work, but let's try it. Oh, I was supposed to go after the guy in the back. Yep. Come on. Jesus. God, man. Give me a break. Whoa. No, that's what I need. Okay, used up all that. No, not a medical cocktail. Oh, what? Ah, use it, use it. Come on, man. Give me a break here. Alright, you're done first. Alright. So I'm overextending myself in this one. Why am I doing this to myself? Alright, I know there's supposed to be more of them. I don't see any more yet. Well, there's one here. Ah, come on. Ah, really? That was the last. Still wasn't the last guy. Okay. I don't got scrap to build this. I got this one at 16%. Okay. There's someone over here. I think I know where the rest of the horde is. It's right where I knew it would be. I got that maxed out. Okay, let's see. What can I pull? I need to go somewhere where I can get ammo. I don't got anywhere near where I can go. Alright, so I don't got a weapon anymore. Oh, beautiful. Alright, so usually the 3 places for this horde to pop up is this location right here. This guy just froze. Wow. So the 3 locations is here, which you see there's a whole bunch of them there. I don't have a bottle. How am I gonna do this one? Alright, see there's a cop car right there. I don't see any enemies near there. Is there anything here? No. There's a machete there. Okay, so I can actually use this one. Come on. Okay, so I got 7 more pistol ammo. Should be more than enough. Did this guy turn around? No. Perfect. Come on, guy. Don't turn around. You need to turn around. There's nothing behind you. Of course. Oh. 10%. I probably got enough for 2 more swings. If at that. So the 3rd and final infestation is actually right here. So these are all swarmers, so none of them were part of the horde.
Yeah, time to light it up.
Okay. So let me burn this out and run. So cemetery infestation is cleared off. I'm a little bit closer to getting my Ooh, that was good. Alright. So there's one other location that I can actually check prior to me leaving, now that I'm actually in this area. So let's go check it out, because this actually might finish off the horde. So like I said, they're either going to be back there inside of the cemetery, and these guys can also linger up here. Actually, there might be a 3rd one. Let's see. Please tell me there's more resources here for me. Oh, there you go. So I got scrap and beer bottles. So now I can actually build my Molotovs. Just enough for 2. Better than nothing. So you guys will definitely see a whole bunch of these. You guys will see a whole bunch of these lingering around. If you guys see them, kick them off. They're part of the Rippers. You know, they actually kind of hate you for some reason. For some unknown reason. So, I mean, why have the little statues up? You know, just gently kick them out. Alright. So, like I said, whenever you find these type of cars, these tow trucks, you will always find a gas canister. It doesn't matter how many times you pass this area, that truck will always be there. It will always have a gas canister on it. Let's see. Whoa, come on. Let's go check out the other area. So seeing as we cleared off everything in that section, the other place I have seen them, these are part of the swarmers, so I'm not even gonna bother. The other area that these guys might linger down to is down here, just because it's close to the water. They do hibernate in caves. Think about a bear in the winter time. Yeah, see, though, you'll see them linger in little groups, always by the water. That's usually where you'll find them. I would not be surprised if these are the last 3, and there you go. The Grotto Caves Horde has been completed. So like I said, if you guys don't see them inside of the cemetery, if you guys don't see them outside by the 1st or 3rd, depending on however you go in to clear out the infestation camp, if they're not by there, they're always going to be right down here by the water. Alright guys, hopefully these 2 sections of hordes were informative for you guys. Hopefully you guys like this. Definitely let me know how I did, how I can improve. This is more of a learning lesson for me. I love playing these type of games. If there's anything else you guys want me to try out and play, definitely leave a comment and let me know below.